Yep.
You got it?
Yep.
F1J1. NLWW. So what do you reckon? 33,000.
Yep.
You said it's a 1 hour flight.
Yeah.
I'm going 29,000. I'm going 29.
Okay, no worries, yep.
It's just the kind of guy I am.
Yeah.
Alright, now, if there's no ATC on,
Yep.
go to 123 decimal 2, 123 decimal 45.
I'll work that set up where you're going. Where on the system going.
Alright, Bucko, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay, no problems. I'll see you online.
Okay, mate, bye.
Bye.
Well, we've got a viewer already. Just got to get a photo of this and we will be laughing. We'll be laughing. Laughing our bloody heads off in a minute. So, chuck this down here. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Put that up there. Wow. So we're out at Nandy Pandy. Okie dokie, karaoke. Evening old. Evening old. Thank fuck they fucked off. Okay. There, replace that fucker. Wow, that's fucking bad. That's loud. Okay. So on my checklist, one. Yeah, Nandy Tower, Golf Romeo 516 requesting a radio trip.
Golf Romeo 516, Golf 01, 5x5.
5x5x5. Hang on, 5x5, that'd be 25.
So true.
So righto, so I've got to get some shit happening. Have you your FFC and everything sorted already?
Yep, I've done all mine and mine's ready to go.
Well, I'll rush through mine if you like, and you can do a slow taxi, and then I can follow you.
Yep, sounds good, no problems.
Can you see me? I want to know if you can see me. That'd be fine.
Can't see you visually at the moment, but I can see you on the map.
Yeah, okay. I'll just leave. Can't see you visually where that's it. Cool, so it's an alfalfa departure of 02.
Yep, 02 departure.
B577. Hang on. How's that? That's better. Now you can see my fucking head. B577. Is that IWW0? Didn't think so. It just fucking didn't look right. Arzo.
So we'll have to backtrack on this one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably good on letting you go. IWW08 probably makes sense before that. We'll go with that. 529er. Off, that's 5, off. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm doing my best, mate. I'm doing my best. I'm rushing this as much as I can.
No, don't panic. No rush. Don't panic.
Okay, so I can say on. Okay, off. Just starting engine 1. I tell a lie, starting engine 2. I knew I was starting one engine.
Very true. Why did I do this? I should have took off from runway 20, said backtracking.
Oh, there was 02 were off.
Yeah, it's right down the bottom, then you got to turn around.
Yeah, well, I don't know where you are or I am, or relative to any runway. Ah, but I think I see what you mean now.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Well, every setup for go 02 takeoff, I'm going, oh, great. I should have did 20 instead of 02 is what's told me to do. I should have did 20, a bit easier.
Yeah, I think I've got you now. I might do that.
Yeah, let me take off first.
Yes, I understand the system, mate. It's all right. We're starting engine 1 now. That's it. Continue.
rubber tubes to inflate it. Should you leave the aircraft through an emergency exit over the wings, do not inflate your
Engine
jacket
generators
until you
on.
have the aircraft.
APU's off, APU bleeds off, packs back to
When
auto.
you pull the plug out of the battery, you will find an information card explaining all safety instructions in the seat pocket in front of you. Please take particular note of the location of the 8 emergency exits, which are all identified by the word exit. Illuminated escape path markings will guide you.
Yep, I'm about to start rolling now.
Please keep in mind that the next available exit.
Okay, I'll be right behind you shortly.
If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask one of your flight attendants. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for takeoff.
I'm looking at that big mountain range in front of me and going, oh dear.
No, you'll be right.
Yep, I'm all clear now, I'm in the air.
Okie dokie, won't be far behind you. I've got you on the TCAS now already, not a worry. You're 100% right. I want to take off the other direction.
It'll be easier for you to take off quicker.
Yeah, I thought you would have checked the winds and everything, but you're just going, oh, 02, fuck it.
No, that's where the wind was. 02, the wind was 4 knots heading down that way.
Okay, well, I'm going to go again. I'm going to go with the wind, and I've got big engines. They can they can compensate for that.
That's right. It's only 4 knot wind, tailwind anyway, you'll be okay.
They're fucking pretty powerful engines, mate.
Yeah, tell you what, nice view up here actually looking around this island.
I've actually never been to F1J1.
Okay, I've done it a couple of times over the years, but it's nice to go. I thought I'd come up this way saying different.
Well, they're very friendly people, but then we walk over there with Australian dollars and they go, I'll be as friendly as you want.
Very true.
How friendly do you need? How friendly do you need? Are you tracking November, dare I ask? Or you're on your way to Pagti?
I'm tracking to November at the moment.
Yeah, I should have been a bloody air traffic controller. This is a fucking sure as shit not a good pilot. Okay, we're out of here. Seriously, ram it. Okay, I'm rolling 80 knots.
V1.
V1. Righto, I'm in the air. Positive rate, gear up. War factor 6, Captain should not take it. Scenery. I should have bloody turned left. I should have turned left, would have made more sense.
What, you turned right as you crossed the mountain range?
Yeah, well I had to turn right. But I'm saying if I turned left, it would have made more sense if you look at where we're going now.
Well, if you go left into the mountains, you've got to go right to go to the ocean to get out.
Yeah, all that shit. It's like Cairns. This thing's flying like a dream at the moment. I just probably shouldn't say that.
Just don't speak too soon, okay?
Too late. I'm just going heading select and aiming for you.
I just got a warning glide slope terrain. I'm going, where? For some reason, something weird then.
What plane are you in? You're obviously at 7-3, is it? Or not a bloody Airbus. Don't tell me it's a fucking Airbus.
I'm in the scare bus, so it does weird things sometimes.
I just said, I don't know if you're watching the feed, but I just said, don't tell me it's a fucking Airbus.
Actually, I should turn the feed on, shouldn't I, and watch it when I'm flying.
That'd make sense. I thought you must have been.
No, I wasn't. Because the delay annoys you sometimes when you try and fly.
I would just turn the sound off on the feed. Yeah, so I followed 290. What are you heading? 3-3 or something?
Where am I? Yeah, I think I am at the moment, yeah.
I mean, you filed 3-3, didn't you? You're only approaching flight level 200 at the moment.
I am. I'm going to 330, that's right.
Bing! Evening, all. Yeah, so we're out of Nandi Pandy. Yeah, if you're looking at my feed now, you can see yourself on my TCAS.
Okay, I've just got an ad on at the moment. Wait till it gets rid of it, then I'll be able to look 10 seconds ago.
Oh, so you haven't subscribed to get rid of the ads?
No, I haven't.
Bloody hell, what's wrong with you? I've got to make a living somehow, mate.
All right.
You people that are still working don't know how hard it is for us people that are retired.
True, true.
You wait, it'll happen to you one day, and you'll think, geez, that Tony was right. Or you'll think that Tony was an arsehole.
Nah, it's all good.
Come on, you will. Holy moly! Nearly the top of climb, but I've never flown this route before. What a route! Where's this shit go again? Oh no, hang on. I think I can figure this out. You don't worry about me.
So what cost index are you running at?
Jesus. 100 normally.
No problem, I'm running at 65. That's why you're catching me.
I'm catching you, am I? Ah, good. My little plan is working.
The ski bus finally put in 100, they put in 99.
Yeah, you got to do what you're told. It's an Airbus, you got to do what you're told, mate.
Yeah, true. Oh, I like flying it.
Well, I have to admit, the only time I've tried it a couple of times, but one of the only times I've tried them, I can't handle the landing. So for some reason, it wants to. It's like when you're on approach, it takes over, and it's like you hit the togas.
Yeah, it's true, it does. Most of it's all auto. You're right there, there's not much manual stuff you can do in it.
But I mean, I've always ended up crashing and burning. It's as if you've hit the togas on approach, you know, like you can't pull up. It's like it wants to do a go around.
Oh yeah, it does that sometimes. You've really got to watch the old approach speeds, and yeah, when you hit the old reverse thrust, sometimes you be careful, you know, make sure you get in quick enough. If you don't, as you say, it just keeps going.
Yeah. It feels like you're not in control of it. That's what I reckon.
Yeah, true. I've been playing with the aerosoft stuff since FSX. Along quite a few years, got used to it.
Like I took the wrong week to quit drinking.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, see on the stream at the moment, I don't know if you're watching it or not, but I've just got that donate thing up, but I've got to put another one up during World Flight because we're raising money for two different charities this year.
Oh, okay, yep. That's right, the white guitar in the background. I've got the speaker on, she's saying, wondering when the World Flight was on.
World Flight is on like way too soon, darling. I think we leave on the 6th of November.
That's what Mike just said in the background. She goes, wow, that's pretty soon.
Yeah, sorry, I stand corrected. The 7th, Sunday the 7th of November, we leave and we arrive back on Saturday the 13th.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, it's not far away, is it? I think it's only, 2 weeks away?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly right.
That's a pity about this year. We would have come over. Hopefully next year it'll be a lot better.
Be bloody awesome.
We're looking forward to it, aren't we, Deb? Come over, yeah. The white people said the same. Come over that way. I think she's about on the north side of up that north end. I've never been up that way, so it'd be quite different for me.
It's a lovely part of the world, I've got to tell you. It's lovely. So do you understand exactly how the cost index thing is calculated?
Oh, I've got a rough idea. It works on the fuel burn. It works on bits and pieces and that. As far as I know, what it does.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not 100% clear on it myself, but it's a lot to do with the cost of the flight. Like, it's an airline-driven thing.
It is, yeah, you're right there. I think, well, I've read up on things I've learned over time. A lot of things to do with the timeline. The quicker you go, the more fuel you burn.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get that, but it's I think it's all based on it's a financial thing, not a. Yeah, like I understand, yeah, the fuel burn and what have you. Obviously, that's a financial thing, but it's really, really driven. There's actually a formula for it. I don't remember what it is, but I knew it a month ago. You know. Google it.
Oh, definitely there is a formula for it. I know when I do the sim brief setup, it gives you a cost index on the plane. That, yeah, I suppose you're flying real stuff and that. I mean, you are flying. You know, if you're flying like like a private group, a VA type group, you would have to, you'd have a cost index on these airline groups. Virtual airlines around are very strict in what they do.
There you go. The cost index is the ratio of the time-related cost of an airplane operation and the cost of fuel. The value of the cost index reflects the relative effects of fuel costs on overall trip costs as compared to time-related direct operating costs. So it's not just the cost of the fuel, but it's the cost of the amount of time the plane's in the air.
Oh, that's really it. It works actually, cost X works on the speed too. You're right there. It does work on that type of thing. Yeah. I suppose if they want to get to an airport, get to the running late, they'll crank it up, don't they?
Exactly right. Or you could fly from Fiji to wherever the fuck we're going, and you could save a heap of fuel, but take an extra 2 hours to do the flight, which might not suit the schedule.
That's very true.
Yeah, I think that's the answer to it. That is totally the answer to it, isn't it? It's not just all about the cost of the fuel. It's also making the airline commercial and saying we can get you from Sydney to Fiji in 3.5 hours or whatever it might be, you know?
That's it. They calculate what fuel burn will use up and what speed they'll get there. That's what you say. It's all a mathematical thing.
Yeah, exactly. And there's obviously there's a couple of different factors in that. Anyway, I'm not too far behind you now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I've just crossed Paco, and I'm 150 nautical miles from Puckett.
Yeah, I'm 154 nautical miles from Pazzo, I mean, pronounced.
Puckett? That'd be Pazzo. thought you said this is a 1 hour flight.
It was a 1 hour flight. That's what I said, a 1 hour flight on the system when I did it.
I think your system's fucking wrong.
Or sim beef's wrong. Or sim brief's wrong.
Yeah, I don't use sim brief. I don't barely ever wear briefs.
Only a 300 something kilometre flight.
Why is it taking so long?
I have no idea.
Anyway, I'm only kidding. So you're definitely at flight level 330 because I can see that you're plus 40 on me.
Yep, that's true, yep.
Like I'm still 261 from top of descent.
Did you say 260 away from the top of descent?
A firm 258 nautical miles from top of descent.
I've got 207 on mine.
Holy guacamole. That's weird. There's something weird going on there. Hang on. Yeah, Lawrence, just confirming, we're going to NLWW, like November Lima Whiskey.
That is correct. Yep, November Lima Whiskey for runway 08 runway.
Yeah, okay, well I'm still 246 nautical miles from top of descent. And 328 miles from November Lima Whiskey.
I've got 300 nautical miles, yep. Yeah, that's right, 40 nautical miles behind me, so yeah. I'm at 300 nautical miles from November Lima Whiskey.
There you go. So that's interesting enough. What runway are you saying we're arriving on?
08.
Is there a reason for that, or was it just the first one that popped up?
That was the first one that popped up. I could change it anyway. There's no real reason.
NDB or RNAV?
I'll better have a look. I forgot to check.
I prefer an RNAV myself if there's no bloody ILS.
Actually, I don't think I actually put it in here yet. I've got to have a look. Give me a minute, I'll bring up my flight charts and have a look at it.
Well, if you can, check the weather too.
Yep, I'll do that.
Ah, long time no see. Yeah, exactly, Bubblegum. How we going? Good to see you. I mean, shit, this camera's on. Good to see you. Hey, Bubblegum Zeus, isn't it? How you going? Yeah, look, I haven't actually been flying a lot lately because very, very soon we're going to be flying so much that I've kind of been avoiding the sim. If that makes sense. Yeah, you're aware of World Flight coming up on the 7th of November. Yeah, we're doing well. But yeah, that World Flight thing's coming up on the 7th of November, and you know, quite frankly, it's like a full-on week of sitting in this thing. So I've sort of been a bit light on flying lately. But I'm flying along tonight with a mate of mine from Western Australia, and yeah, so we're just doing a little bit of a group flight sort of deal. But yeah, how you been? What have you been doing? More to the point. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Funnily enough, what's today? Today's Friday. So it was last Monday week ago, we had Freedom Day, where, you know, we could sort of go out, you know, to a pub or a club or restaurant or whatever. And I've been anywhere, you know, since. It's kind of funny. I think everyone's gone a bit conservative about, well, you know, gee, we haven't been out for months and we've been okay not going out for months. So the people are starting to think, well, why did we go out before? You know, it's quite weird. But yeah, certainly it's all getting, you know, as the vaccination rate increases, they're just allowing more shit to happen, you know. I get it. I'm almost sick of hearing about it all. And I think in 6 months' time, no one will be talking about this shit. Won't even be a topic, you know. You know, like, there's so many people now that are anti-vaxxers, you know. It's like, fuck, I don't care. I don't care, you know. Just don't care. If you don't want to get a vaccine, don't get one. You know, good luck with that. You know, maybe good luck with anyone that got one. You know, it just doesn't matter. Anyway, good to hear from you. So what have you been doing? So I keep turning around. Is it true? I don't know. It could well be true. I know Western Australia actually was, you know, had this sort of totally isolationist idea. Hey mate, how's your, you know, your premier's isolationist theory with the fucking COVID thing going?
Oh, he's trying to get people to do it at the moment, get them all vaccinated so you can open the borders.
Yeah, but wasn't he one of the ones like Plebiscite or whatever the fucking name is, that just thought, oh, we can just lock ourselves up and we'll be okay? Or have I got that wrong?
No, he's never like that. No, he's actually being very cautious at the moment. He's actually, the biggest problem over here is people have been a bit hesitant getting the injections done. We're still at, what, 55% or 60% done?
He's fucking dragging the chain, really, but look, I don't know. Look, I'm in two minds about all of it, but it's almost like I'm sort of getting to the I'm over talking about it stage. I don't know.
I know the feeling on the similar things that we always got over. As I said, we had our normal safety meeting today, and we're just going, oh well, get over and done with. I've just lost, you know, let's get sick of hearing about it.
100%. 1 year anniversary. Congratulations. That's like a milestone, that sucker, isn't it? Yeah, that's 365 days
Yeah,
for you
can't
and
get a
me.
weather on that place. It's one of those little islands somewhere.
365 days. Well done. I've forgotten. Where are you guys based? Like, are you double vaxxed? Do you need to be? Who cares? Like, so no weather. So what was your original suggestion for a runway, mate?
It was 08.
Well, let's stick with that. I'm going the RNAV 08. You got a transition for me? I reckon the IWW or FWW. FWW or IWW transition.
Yeah, the charts I've got here are very old. I'm trying to find it on there.
It's all right. It's the RNAV 08 with an I Indigo Whiskey 08 transition. Phew. Oh fuck, I didn't realise it was sad. I'm terribly sorry. Oh no. Oh, that is fucking bad then. Oh Christ. Well anyway, borders are starting to open up. International borders are starting to open up. And, you know, frankly, something like that, something like you're talking about, Bubblegum Zeus, something like you're talking about, I know people that, you know, couples where one of them is in the Navy, you know, and 9 months of every year they're actually not home. And, you know, people can, you know, can live with that. As weird as it might seem, it might seem fucking terrible now, but I think in 6 months' time, 12 months' time, we won't even be talking about this shit. It won't even be a topic, you know. I've got a stepson that lives in, during COVID, he's variously lived, you know, I'm in Australia, he variously lived in the UK, he lived in London for the first wave of COVID, blah, blah, blah. Then moved to Amsterdam. He's been living in the Netherlands for like the last sort of year-ish. And he's on his way back to Australia. He's already got tickets back to Australia from the Netherlands. He's double vaxxed. He's, you know, just kind of just almost free as a bird, just coming home. Like you'd be home for Christmas sort of thing. So I think, you know, the way things are, it's just got to open up again. It's just all just got to happen again. And frankly, I think we'll probably lose some people doing it. We already have. But, gee, controversial as it might seem, not a totally 100% terrible thing anyway. Okay, so next topic. I understand. I got that. Yeah, totally understood that. So am I. Last time I checked, so am I. Funny as. So, still no air traffic controllers around. Yeah, bubblegum Zeus, I totally get it. So am I. Whatever. there you go. Route discontinuity. Glad I picked that one up. And now we're just going to step through this flight. Oh geez, look at that. Step. Oh yeah, that's right. Hang on. Something weird happening. Oh, it's one of those fucking descend in the hole things. I've forgotten your call sign, mate.
Charlie Golf 01.
What is it? Ha ha ha, Golf Charlie 01.
Alpha Charlie Golf 01.
Alpha Charlie Golf. Okay, Alpha Charlie Golf 01. Now you're supposed to say go ahead. You're supposed to now say go ahead. Don't worry about it. Have you set up that arrival?
I have. I done RNAV 08. It's come in alright on the system on my end.
Yeah. Do you realise that it looks to me like it's one of those arrivals where you descend in the hole?
Yeah, I saw that. Actually, you're right. I'm looking on the pattern now. There is a yeah.
There is a yeah. Yeah, so you descend in the hole. I just thought I'd warn you.
I'll see it on the map here now. I've brought up that old plan. It's got on. You go into a hold.
Correct, Mundo. I just thought I'd tell you. And how long till we land? 737 NG Ed _ Ed. Thank you very much. Which camera? Never sure which camera's on. Yes, thank you very much for following 737 Next Generation Ed. I mean, you know, you've got to love this fucking setup, haven't you? It's one of those setups that people go, hang on, is that a real one or is that a fucking, you know? Yeah, it's as good as a real one, but it's like a real one, but better. Yeah, there you go. It's like a real one, but better. I'll just move that fucking screen out of the way. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Left clean. Hey, how you going, mate? That's the sort of people we want hanging around. Yeah, so you can see what's going on here. We're just flying a plane. But yeah, look how tactile this fucking thing is. I can hardly move that sucker. Yeah, we're just doing a flight out of Fiji. Fiji to, I'm actually not too sure where we're going. But what I do know is I do love an ILS approach. I do love an ILS approach, and we fucking don't have one here. So this is going to be an RNAV approach, and we're going to descend in a hole. You know, descend in a, you know, like a racetrack fucking thing, but yeah, Mum's on board. As long as Mum's got the money, that's fucking good news. How much did the sim cost? Oh God, what's the time now? I think it's about up past 11, isn't it? No, it's about 20 to 9. Any other questions? There's a thing on your left thigh, the yellow light. On my left thigh? Is there a yellow light on my left thigh? What is the thing by your left thigh? The yellow light. What, that? Gee, I don't know. Left thigh. We're talking there. I'm not too sure. In the middle. In the middle by my left side. What that? It's a beer. Right side. Right side. Right side, yellow light. Right there is radio panel. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Now, if someone can predict where the fuck we're going to land, because I have no idea actually. Yes, it's the radio panel. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Flapstein, for that there. Yeah, that's from my right thigh. That's definitely radio panel. Pedestal, aft electrical panel. Call it what you like. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting approach. Yeah, that thing there, yeah, radio panel. Try landing with one engine. I'm enough fucking trouble with two, pal. Oh, dearie me. I'm normally only firing on 3 cylinders myself, so landing with one engine would be even worse. I mean, you know, in reality,
It's like I took the wrong week to quit drinking.
I mean, seriously, that's a bit. Where the hell? Right. Is what not allowed on vaccine? Oh no, you can land it. Yeah, you can land. You can do whatever you. No, shut up, Tony. I was going to say you can do whatever you like on vaccine. That's not quite right. You can land with one engine. You need to warn people if you're going to declare, you know, like a pan, a Mayday, a bloody whatever. You know, the air traffic controllers on vaccine will accommodate anything if you kind of warn them and play fair, you know. To declare an emergency, I think, is a no-no. An unannounced emergency on VATSIM, I think, is a no-no. Let's say that. But at the moment, there's no air traffic controllers anyway. Don't tell me. I can just do it. What is the avionics software? If you mean, okay, it's prepared 3D with an iFly flight model. Anyway, I'm just going to change that view for the people. Obviously, you've got a few people. Obviously, got a few people who know what they're doing. I'll just change the view so you can see the glass cockpit a bit better. strangely enough, when I leave the flight deck, I normally pick up a few more viewers, and dead set, I just have. I just think it's funny as. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious how anytime I step away from the flight deck, I get more viewers. Oh no, how about that? No, that's no good. Flying daytime. Yeah, well look. Yeah, sorry everyone. I chose to change the time of day because the feed is like gets to be boring as batshit when when it's dark outside. So accurately, if anyone sort of picked it, where the simulation's not being done in real time, but at least you can sort of see some clouds and sky and
Charlie
shit.
Golf 01 is about to approach, start descending down into the runway.
You mean you're nearly at top of descent? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I got tongue tied.
Bloody hell! No wonder you're hiding around where there's no air traffic controllers. So what are you, Alpha what? Alpha something. What's your call sign again, Lawrence?
Alpha Charlie Golf 01.
Alpha Charlie Golf 01. Alpha Charlie Golf 01. And just out of curiosity, how many children do you have?
I've got 3.
And out of even more curiosity, what are their names?
Yeah, Matthew, Shane and Christine.
Alright, so Christine. Okay, well there goes that theory. Ah, Ben Sanger's here. G'day, Ben Sanger. Good to see you. Good to see you on board. Good to see you on the right bloody feed. Does Alpha Charlie Golf 01 have an A320 Zim? No, he's flying an A320 though. He's actually flying an A320, but sort of a desktop. Hey, Alpha Charlie Golf, how would you describe your simulator setup?
My setup's actually, I'm running all the SATEC gear, the panels and everything else. I'm running three screens. I'm using the basic SATEC yoke and foot pedals, the switches. I've got the multi-panel, the radio panel, 2 throttle quadrants I'm using, and and 2 tablets, one for the FMC and the other one's just for general data.
Well, that's the best description I've ever heard. So you could fly an Airbus or a Boeing or a Cessna or whatever you wanted to with that setup, eh?
That is correct, yeah. I'd fly anything on it.
I just want to say this, Alpha Charlie Golf, you're a smart ass.
I'm not saying a word, dear.
No, it's just there's people watching the feed and stuff asking what sort of setup you've got and what you're flying at the moment. And anyway, one of these guys who I've been speaking to lately just said, tell him I said nice, like good setup.
Yeah, I just saw him there. I saw the was it? I think it's Flaps.
Yeah.
Was it Flap Clean? I think Flaps Clean. I saw his comments there. I'm looking at the feed.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So you can talk to each other there. You don't need it. You don't need me as a translator. So you on descent now, mate?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'm approaching top descent, and I'm just cranking my altitude down, but I'm not descending yet.
Okay, no worries.
Where are we? Progress page. You guys all seeing that? Yeah, good. Oh, there you go. I'm about 6.5 miles from top of descent. So, I'm actually going to set up a flaps 40 landing.
Okay, then. They've got a full flaps, eh? See how it goes.
Are you going to do the hole? You going to do the racetrack business?
Oh, you might have to. Yeah, I'll see how I go. I'm still descending at the moment. I'm still at 20,000 feet, so I might have to do it.
Anyway, I'm just leaving flight level 290 for 10,000. Blah, blah, blah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What he's saying, add 5 knots. I often, to be honest, I often add 15 knots, just arbitrarily. Just don't care, add 15 knots, you know.
if you have booked a connecting flight but don't have a boarding card yet, please proceed to any service counter immediately after your arrival. Should you already have a boarding card, then go to one of the display boards in the airport and double check your departure gate. If your luggage is already checked through to your final destination, you don't have to worry about it. It will be transferred automatically. For further questions, please feel free to ask the cabin attendants or our ground personnel.
Still not sure where we're bloody landing, but I'm sure it'll be wonderful.
It's a little island out of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Can hardly wait. Now, wonder if that'd work if it just did that. Like panic cam would go backwards. No, it wouldn't work. But then if you don't get it right, you will get virtually wet. Yeah, very funny. It should be 40/118. Yeah, well, that's 40/113. So what he's saying, go do that. Well, let me do that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. If this isn't right, I'll blame it on you, mate. But thanks for the tip. Yeah, there you go, fixed. It's like having a fucking it's like having a backseat driver. could have been a navigator, mate. There you go.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
So, here we go. We seem to be descending okay. Probably not hard to do in a plane. They're pretty fucking heavy. They're pretty heavy things, so it shouldn't be that hard to descend. What's he call sign again? Alpha Charlie Golf. Alpha Charlie Golf, middle of nowhere centre.
I am middle of nowhere, yeah, that's it.
You're supposed to say middle of nowhere centre, go ahead. This is all looking pretty good so far. I'll be much happier when I get underneath these clouds, frankly. But yeah, we're doing all right. Now, don't forget how many people are watching. 8 of us. I'm not as bad as true enough. Just want to say to anybody that's bothering to watch, we do have, there's a team of people, probably not that many this year actually, but raising money for two different charities. One is the Royal Flying Doctor Service, and the other one is a charity that is near and dear to my heart, which is the Perry Cross Spinal Research Foundation, and we're going to be flying around the world starting on the 7th of November, in Australia at least, so probably the 6th if you're kind of somewhere else. Yeah, so, and we're going to be flying around the world for a week, pretty much 24 hours a day, touch wood, with a very small team because of COVID and all this shit. But so we're going to do as much as we possibly can during that week. But yeah, it's all for charity, and we'd appreciate a donation. During the time, we're going to put up things that look like this. But yeah, the rest of the time, we don't give a flying, you know what, whether you want to watch, and I hope you enjoy these streams and stuff. And I just realised I'm just rapidly approaching 10,000 feet, and probably should just start descending a little bit further. And I have an Airbus about 9 nautical mile ahead of me.
That's a bit scary, isn't it?
Scare bus time. So, 2 degrees of flapperoonies.
Oh, you're into your flaps already.
Mate, I'm doing 230 knots. And I've got this idiot in an Airbus in front of me.
Oh, that's true. I'll start to my loop, then that'll fix you. I'll come from behind you then.
Yeah, whatever works for you. We'll be right.
I can always slow down a bit for you.
No, you just do what you're doing.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Passengers fastened.
Oh, good on you. Thank you so much, Flaps Fiend. Like, I don't know if you know the story. I don't actually know if you know the story, but I'll tell you anyway. My eldest son, in 2017, very, 6'4", 6'2", whatever he was, or whatever he is, I should say. Dived into a swimming pool, bumped his head on the bottom of the pool, broke his neck, and he's now a quadriplegic. He's an outstanding young bloke, but he's quadriplegic, having said that, and he raises money for this Perry Cross Foundation, who are looking into, doing research into a cure for paralysis caused particularly by spinal cord injuries, but not necessarily. But he actively is raising money for these people, and so I thought I'd help him with the fundraising. So it's not me trying to raise money for my son. It's me trying to help my son raise money for a charity that he supports. So yeah. So thank you very much for the donation. Like, dead set. Thank you so much. Crazy good. Crazy good. Now come on, mate. You didn't do that hold.
I know. I'm already down to 3,000 feet already.
I was looking forward to seeing you go around in circles. Oh, try panic cam from another angle. Could be. But thank you very much for trying. A 737NG, trying is doing. That's awesome. Yeah. Like, I don't want to be bloody bawling my eyes out on approach here, but that's awesome. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to entertain you all, I'm going to totally fuck this up. That should do it.
You spoke to someone going to that circuit.
Well, you're going into a different circuit than the one I've got, so that's even more bizarre, mate. It's going to be funnier than ever. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird, because you were doing a circuit where, like, right near the airport. It's crazy.
Oh, I know, it's the FMC's done that to me.
Well, I'm just going to say one word, and it is Airbus. So, pretty much. So if you'd done the circuit where I'm doing the circuit, it would make more sense. But so you're coming around back to Foxtrot Whiskey 08.
Yeah, I am at the moment, yep.
Okay, well I reckon once you get there, start thinking about landing.
I can see you're above me on the left there.
Yeah, see, I'm going into my little circuit now. I get insufficient fuel warning now because you told me it was a 1 hour flight. Yes, thank you very much, 737NG. Love your work. Oh, I know. I could cancel my hole, but I'm just letting this guy get out of the way. Yeah, I seriously don't mind.
This is weird, the setup, how this thing did it.
Yeah, sure. Now this is why you don't. This is why. Hey, Flaps Clean. Does this say everything about what sort of sim you want to build, or what? This says it all about what sort of sim you want to build. Or buy, I might add. Insufficient fuel. Are you looking like landing anytime soon?
I am. I'm actually heading towards the airport now.
Now you tell me. Alright, good. Here we go.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
No, better off the main trim. Okay, I can see some land over there. Now the question is, how far do I go before I go turn the autopilot off and start looking at this like a manual sort of landing thing? I always often say, like, Why would you build it if you weren't going to fly it? When that profile comes back, when that descent profile gets sort of fairly seriously right, yeah, stop using foul language. The bot, hey, the bot keeps deleting my messages. Have you seen my fucking t-shirt? Mate, have you seen my t-shirt? Just pay attention. See that? You want to buy one of these t-shirts? And the bot, see? The bot keeps leaving messages. You like it? Fuck it. Ban the bot. It's the best t-shirt idea ever. Another one of my marketing fucking genius ploys. Yeah, you should buy one. What a great idea, eh? Ban the bot. See, it's not my problem. The bot's doing it to you, not me. You can rip off my ideas if you want. Yeah, you're good young bloke. Okay, got to land this fucking plane. Yeah. Speed brakes armed. 150 knots. Shit. What's the landing altitude? Fucking 80 fucking feet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen fucking very soon. Landing gear's going down. Can't see shit.
Yep, Charlie Golf clear of runway 08.
Thank God for that, because I'm about to land there. Landing gear's down. And flaps set. Auto brakes set.
Yeah, there's not much parking around here.
Just watch out I don't land on top here, that's all. I just want to say we're all counting on you. This is what they call pilot-induced oscillation. Should just leave it alone, fucking land itself. Got 40 degrees of flaps. Got a throttle off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that reference speed's just under 120, isn't it? I just don't remember if I've got my snorkel and flippers.
It's only a short runway too, you should be alright. Just get your speed down, you'll be okay.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, the snorkel and flippers at the other end.
But you'll be alright, it's all trees and bushes there to land in, you'll be fine. We should be okay.
coming in too low anyway. At this point. How can you be too low when you got to land at 80 feet? Pilot-induced oscillation, that's what they call it. Thanks for the follow, or whatever that was. Thank you, but not a great time for me to be talking to you. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Talk about saving the day. Probably a little bit high now.
$1,000.
I'll see you at 1,000 and raise you 2,000. It looks easy, you don't know. I know I make it look hard. That's 2 whites, 2 reds if ever I saw it. Probably a little bit of...
Yeah, fire crews ready for Golf Romeo 516. Fire crews, ambulances are on the ground ready.
Yeah, get fucked, mate. This is like perfect, apart from not even anywhere near the runway.
$500.
Oh, there's a runway here. Runway? What runway?
$400.
Oh, we are laughing here. We're absolutely laughing.
$300.
I don't give a rat's ass about those lights
Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Thank you. Thank you, linesman. Thank you, ball boys. Tell you what, it seriously does freak you out, this thing. Okay. Fury, mate, I feel better now.
Golf Romeo 516, nice landing.
Taxi to the bay, taxi into the bay of your choice. I got a taxi via Alfalfa. Taxi via Alfalfa and come and find you. There you are.
Yeah, that scare bus.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I did hear a... I'm going to just pull that up for a sec. I think there's a way I can replay the last... That, I think. Oh, that's right. Ginsu. I may be mispronouncing that, I'm sure I am, but thank you for the follow anyhow. Anyway, I'm just taxiing on Alfalfa. Gonna taxi over here and see my friend Lawrence. Snaps up. There he is. Yeah. Thank you so much for the flight, mate. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
It was good, wasn't it? Something different. Going somewhere different for a change.
Yeah, like I don't even know where we went. So that's fucking very different.
I just looked around and thought, I'll just look so I could find an hour and a bit flight, and I found one.
Well, what you found was about a 2-hour flight, but yeah, it's good. So there's the old scare bus. There it is. Look, in all its glory. There you go. You're on the live feed now.
Yeah, I see that now on the live feed.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm out of here.
Yep, no problems then.
Average Ansu. Average Ansu, thank you very much for the follow. And I'm just going to disconnect from VATSIM now. And thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy. I love your work. Love your work. If you didn't like it, tell me. If you did like it, tell your friends. Yeah, cheers, Flaps Clean.